Hey y'all! So I wanted to start off the video a little different because every time I start my videos I'm like, hey guys! So I was like, you know what? I need to switch it up. I need to be like, hey y'all! So anyway, today's review is going to be about a foundation that I heard about here on YouTube. I did have to pick this up online, and it is the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. And this foundation right here goes for about $6. I did have to pay shipping. I will put where I bought this foundation in the description box below. Just look in the description box and I'll put a link of where I bought it. But yeah, so I'm really not a drugstore foundation. Like you guys already know, I loved my Loreal Pro Matte foundation. But when I heard about this brand and how they did have so many colors for women of color, I was like, all right, let me go online and let me check this out. So I ordered my shade in Cappuccino. I don't know if this is my true shade. I just looked at a couple videos, like I said, here on YouTube, and I kind of just took a wild guess of what my shade possibly could be. So we're gonna find out now if this is my shade, and we're also gonna find out how lit this $6 foundation may be. Because if it's lit, y'all, it's only $6. So let's check it out. First off, I love how it comes with a pump. I am all for foundations that come with a pump because it makes it less messy to get out the foundation. So I will say I like that already. So I'm going to shake it up. It doesn't say shake or anything. It doesn't really have any claims. It doesn't, I mean, the only claim it has is long wearing and high pigment. So it doesn't claim to be like 16 hours wear. It just is long wearing. So whatever long wearing is, I will see. I hope that's 8 hours plus. For me, long wearing is 8 hours plus. So I'm going to do 2 pumps on my hand. I don't even think I needed 2 pumps. Already the consistency is very thick. It's not moving. So that's how you know it's going to be a thick foundation. It's not moving. It's not runny at all. So let's just go in. I'm going to take my beauty blender and pat this in. And like I said, I don't know if this is my shade. So, you know what? I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer. Just give me a minute. Alright, so I brought y'all in a little closer. Y'all seeing my flaws now, but it's okay. So, let's proceed. I'll just put this on. The color kind of seems like my color. I think I did an okay job. I can't really tell that it's, if it's off, I can't really tell. It doesn't look off. And I'm sorry, my lighting right now is a little bad, so. Okay. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I put on all my foundation. I put on a little bit of concealer and some blush and some lipstick. So far I will say right now it does feel very lightweight on the skin, but it also feels like it's kind of like sucking the life out of my skin just a little bit. It feels very matte. So right now I kind of feel like I need to put some moisturizer on because my face just feels dry, and it didn't feel like that before I put this on. So let me just show you guys what it's looking like. And if you're around my shade, which is an NC50 in Studio Fix Fluid and MAC, I don't think this shade is for us if you have a yellow undertone. If you have a yellow undertone like me, this shade is a little off. But anyway, let's get to the time. The time right now is 1:35. You guys probably can't see that. Yeah, you can't see that. So I am going to wear this foundation for at least 8 hours. You guys know the drill. I'm going to come back and I'm going to give y'all my final thoughts on this $6 foundation. Alright guys, stay tuned. Hey y'all. Okay, so it has been 9 hours since I first put this foundation on. The time right now is currently 10:16 at night, and I put this foundation on at 1:35, I believe. So it has been exactly about 9 hours since I've had this foundation on. I haven't touched up, I haven't blotted, I haven't done anything, and this is how the foundation is looking. So let me just turn to the side and show you guys what it's looking like. I am oily all right here on my cheeks, all right here on my nose, a little bit on my forehead. I am oily. Alright, so let me just give you my pros and cons on this foundation. First, for pros, I will say it is very long lasting. I have had this on for 9 hours, and as you guys can see, the coverage is still there. It didn't fade at all. It didn't break up. I am oily, but it still stayed on my skin, so it is very long lasting. I can vouch that it will last you at least 9 hours. It's also very mattifying to the skin, and that can be a good or a bad thing depending what type of skin you have. If you have dry skin, then no, you wouldn't really like this. But if you have very oily skin or oily skin, you may love this because it is very, very mattifying to the skin. Like, it just sticks to the skin. So that can be a pro for a lot of us oily skin girls who are looking for a foundation that is more mattifying. Also, it is medium to full coverage. You can probably make this a light coverage if you do one pump, but it definitely could be built up to full coverage with 2 to 3 pumps. Also, another pro is that it's only $6, y'all. Yes, $6. So this is very inexpensive. A lot of drugstore foundations now are ranging for about, I would say, like $12 to $15 maybe. I don't even know. I will say I have 2 cons about this foundation, and it's just really, this is more so personal for me. So one of the cons is the fact that it's a little too mattifying for me. As I said before earlier when I first put it on, it kind of felt like dry on my skin, and it really felt that way for a long time until my oils started to come through, and I would say that took about maybe 5 hours in. So after about 5 hours in, that's when my skin started to feel a little bit more comfortable and a little less dry, and that's only because my oil started to really peek through. Another con for me is the fact that it looked a little dull on the skin, and I think that goes back to it being so mattifying. I didn't like that because it just made me look like lifeless in a way, and it made me look like I kind of looked like I was either sick or I don't know. I just didn't like how I looked with this on. It just didn't give my skin any life. So for me, I did not like the fact that it made me look dull. But I will say, if I did have to rate this foundation out of a 10, I'm definitely going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9 only because I think it's a great foundation for the price. For the price, you cannot beat this. So, honestly, even though I do have 2 cons, I really do have to still give it a high rating because for $6, come on, really guys? For $6, I'm not gonna lie, this is good for $6. Definitely think it's worth it. It's only $6, you guys, and if you don't like it, come on, $6, you'll be okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to thumbs up, and please, please subscribe. Alright guys, until next time, peace.